Very low. Right, I've decided to do 3 songs for you tonight. As you know, I'm quite a keen Jake Thackeray fan. I'm going to start off with Jake Thackeray. Those of you who are expecting something hilarious are going to be disappointed. At least at this stage. Jake Thackeray had quite an interesting religious upbringing. I can't remember what the details were, but this is why that he wrote things like Sister Josephine. But he also decided that at Christmas time there are hundreds of songs about Mary and the angels and the baby and the shepherds and everything else, but nobody wrote anything about poor old Joseph. And there was this poor perplexed man whose wife, girlfriend, or whatever she happened to be at the time announced to him that she was pregnant and it was the Holy Spirit what did it. you imagine how that's going to be? Jake Thackeray very sensibly wrote this song all about Joseph. Joseph, Joseph, there in your cattle stall. Joseph, Joseph, what do you make of it all? Of it all. Joseph, Joseph, you and your working man's hands and your wrinkled eyes, how come that you understand? How come so wise? How come that you show no surprise when all around the snowy ground is golden tonight? This frosty night. How come that you know just who the baby is? This winter midnight, oh. Do you know these 3 kings, just who they are? Caspar and Melchior and Balthazar. Do you know why they came so far, or even why the air is full of angels tonight? This frosty night. Why, your head is full of music on this winter midnight, oh. You were so true for so long, so unafraid, but nobody sings you any songs, no serenade. Although your face is old and grey, yet I for one will keep you in my mind's eye tonight. This frosty night. You're just the man that I want to remember on this winter midnight, oh. Joseph, Joseph, there in your cattle stall. Joseph, Joseph, what do you make of it all? Joseph, Joseph, there in your cattle stall. Joseph, Joseph, what do you make of it all? Of it all. Of it all. As I have said on previous occasions, Jake Thacker is an absolutely wonderful wordsmith, and I think I would think that's a brilliant song, and it's a really good one for Christmas. Now I'm going to, so I'm changing my mind, and this is all because of Joyce.
Sorry.
And she decided she wanted another Jackaroo, which I have done before. And this is the song about the randy little bird called Phantom Cock.
Joyce is happy.
It was a grand upstanding bantam cock, so brisk and stiff and spry, with a springy step and a jaunty plume and a purposeful look in his eye. In his little black blinking eye he had. I took him to the coop and introduced him to my 17 wide-eyed hens. He yoked and he tucked like a hero tucks, then he bowed from the waist to the ball. Then he yoked and took them all again, he did. And then upon the piece of my ducks and geese he rudely did intrude. With glazed eyes and open mouths, they bore it all with fortitude. And a little bit of gratitude they did. He jumped my giggling guinea fowl and forced his attentions upon my 20 hysterical turkeys and a visiting migrant swan. But the bantam thundered on, he did. He ravished my fantail pigeons and my lily-white columbines. And while I was locking up the butchery guard, he jumped my parrot from behind. She was sitting on my shoulder at the time. But then of a sudden, with a gasp and a gulp, he clapped his hands to his head, lay flat on his back with his claws in the air. My bantam cock lay dead. And the vultures settled overhead. What a champion brute, what a noble cock, what a way to live and die. I was digging him a grave to save his bones from the hungry buzzards in the sky, when the bantam opened up a sly little eye. He gave me a grin and a terrible wink, the way that a rapist do. He said, you see those big daft buggers up there? They'll be down in a minute or two. They'll be down in a minute or two.